Welcome to this week's Teacher Devotion. Our scripture for today is 2 Corinthians 10:5. We demolish arguments and every pretension that sets itself up against the knowledge of God. And we make captive every thought to make it obedient to Christ. Our minds are amazing. We can recreate things from our past. We can create new scenes that never even existed. We can remember and hear words that were spoken 20 years ago. Or we can even imagine words that might be spoken but have never been spoken. We can choose to think thoughts of goodness and will become peaceful and happy. Or we can choose to think thoughts of hate and bitterness or worry and become unhappy. We can change our thoughts instantly, just like I do with my remote control on the TV. We can control every thought, and we can change our attitude by just changing our thinking. I encourage you to choose to put a guard over your thoughts. Satan will use your mind as a battleground. His demonic forces often buffet people with thoughts of insecurity, you're not okay, failure, you always fail, unfairness, like they shouldn't have done me that way, or hopelessness, I'll never do it right, or even accusations against God. God's not fair, God doesn't really love me, God doesn't care. Pull down every stronghold that comes against you. Use scriptures to speak the truth about your situation. Do not allow yourself to dwell on what might happen. Cast down your imaginations. Cast down every lie of the enemy and every negative thought. Philippians 4:8 instructs us to think good thoughts, that the good thoughts will bring goodness into our life. As we control our thoughts, we will control our emotional climate around us. When we give only good reports, our joy and our contentment grow. Our scripture for this week is, Dear God, teach me to be a good warrior, using your weapons of truth to pull down every stronghold that tries to destroy relationships in my school, in my home, my church, and in my spiritual walk. Help me to recognize the battle in my own mind and give me the courage to reject those thoughts, to call them lies, and to turn away from them and begin to think good thoughts. Thank you for joining me today. I welcome your comments and your discussions. I pray that you will have a blessed week.